watch these two players. Neither of them are our opponents, but they are opponents to each other.
Yeah. Actually,
That's
very
how
good
things work.
friends. Light and Army. These two have been, we saw Light actually take out Geo.
Yeah.
Very hype set, actually.
That was nuts, man.
Yeah.
That was nuts, yeah.
That should be your catchphrase.
That was nuts. That was nuts, dude. I think
It's
that's a good one.
nuts.
Nuts. Dude, I remember watching, dude, the 1K, that was nuts.
That
dude.
was nuts. If you saw Lunchables, sorry, I almost choked.
Lunchables. No, I meant the Smash 4 1K, but the most recent 1K was also nuts.
The most recent 1K was nuts. I'm sorry that we can't tell you what happened for financial reasons, but
it's on the YouTube channel. Just check it out. It's
Yeah.
awesome. You won't be disappointed. But yeah, this matchup, ZSS versus Olimar. Tell me a little bit about this. What do you think going into this?
I'm thinking that we're going to see a lot of Zero Suit Samus using uppers and getting staled on that, which is good for her because she's trying to knock the Pikmin off, and the more she stales the upper, the more she can combo with it.
That's
So
right.
hopefully we're going to see Light take advantage of having to constantly attack with it.
Yeah, and I'm expecting the fact that because Olimar is definitely on the lighter side, some really big punishment if Light can get in. The big thing is whether or not he can get in, because as we've seen so many times tonight, Army, with his usage of Pikmin and his mix-up as to whether he's going to retreat towards the edge or come in very surprisingly with an aerial, has taken so many opponents off guard.
Yeah, he's definitely a good commander of his army, I'd say. Don't worry, folks. I have 40 more army puns lined up. We're gonna get ready for that, but get ready for this match. We're about to see Light take on Army for the first time.
Yeah, BBSM Army, repping both Brown Battalion and Smash Mob. Happy to have him on board.
Yeah,
For the squad. Yo, that poor white Pikmin, man.
just get kicked right in the face.
That white Pikmin, the lingering ghost, just to be like, why would you do this?
It always hurts a little bit when you see it, and like you have to sit there and be like, yeah, it's dead. And then like 5 seconds later, you're still looking at the ghost, and you're like, he's dead.
Yeah. Sometimes I see the ghost, and I'm just expecting Sarah McLachlan to just show up like, hey, I'm Sarah McLachlan. Every day, lots of Pikmin die playing this silly video game. For $10 a day. Okay, we're good. We're good. Light
Do
right
I look
now.
like I'm made of money, Sarah McLaughlin?
In the arms. Light right now looking like he's about to be placed in the arms of an angel, because he's at almost 100% and counting with Army only at 14. He has not done what he needs to do, which is actually getting in. But if he can maybe find a way in, if those up airs are stale enough, he can maybe shed some stocks, but not before losing one himself. That purple Pikmin, all of that knockback connecting right in the dome of Light as he goes down one.
Absolutely impressive stock from Army. I liked what Light was doing while he was trying to just kind of get away and reset himself, is that he was going under Smashville just to kind of give himself a little time to think about it. It just hasn't been working out. Army still has not taken a hit since the end of that last stock. He's at 14% and just still climbing.
Yeah, this is looking really one-sided. But maybe Light has some answers. He doesn't quite find the proper combo.
What? No.
I felt it too when he resetted his jump there, but Army still had enough time to go ahead and weave out of that sequence. Like desperately trying to figure out an option. He gets the grab again, but no up air follow-up. Excellent DI there from Army. He's able to DI in a way where he can go ahead and avoid the follow-up from Light.
Yeah, unfortunately for Light, as you said, there will be some interesting things happening with Army having a lighter character, and we're seeing that as his DI is taking him much, much farther away than most characters would. And Light, we're seeing him adapt to it a little bit.
Oh,
and again, there it is with that DI, just getting out of that
final hit.
just by just DIing.
Really unfortunate for Light. He's trying so hard, and this is going to be a big punish. Unfortunately, the purple Pikmin, that lack of range, really punishing Army a little bit there. Light's trying to go ahead and mix it up. He doesn't want to risk not connecting with the up B. That's why you're saying him kind of shift the perspective up, but Army still closes it out. Very decisive two-stock.
Yeah, not losing a stock, two stock. I lost words. But yeah, Army's just been finding a way to just like keep him walled out, and then the moment that he gets in and does something like fish for that up B where he did, he just gets in and should have had that punish with that forward smash with the purple Pikmin. I think throwing him might have gotten the KO or at least a hit. Unfortunately, just flopped right on the ground.
Yeah, and I could definitely see this being a case for ZSS having a really difficult time with the matchup. ZSS, whenever I think of her, gets a lot off of those grabs, right? But because you're going as a character who has so many projectiles that are consistently pestering you, it can be so difficult to even find an opportunity to commit to that grab. And because of that, Light is losing another resource in regards to really accomplishing his win condition, which is comboing with that up air, up B.
Yeah. Something that I've seen is that Light, I don't know if he's losing hope or whatever. He just keeps going for this, like, go under the stage. I'm not really sure what that's all about. I'm sure that it's just something that he likes doing to de-stress, like I said. Hopefully we see him just kind of get back in the zone. And I was really hoping that we'd see him pull out his Captain Falcon, which is who he used to make.
Really?
Yeah, because Falcon versus Olimar is not actually that bad of a matchup for the young Captain.
That kind of surprises me, to be honest.
Well, I think it's mostly down to Captain Falcon's speed and that he has a lot of strong aerial hitboxes that he can just throw out if he's got to pick them up.
This is very true. Right now, a much closer game for Light, 95%, but that doesn't even compare to the 150 that's on Light right now. And that grab is going to be curtains. Those blue Pikmin so good at getting kills anytime the percents are high like that.
Yeah, Army opting to throw away that white Pikmin, which I find a little surprising since they build up damage, and that's what he's looking to do here before he loses his first stock.
No, I'm in complete agreement with you, Alcopod. At the same time, though, with this kind of rage, he might just be thinking endgame. You know, that's why he's holding on to that purple Pikmin.
Yeah, possibly. I don't really have a whole lot to say. I mean, this is looking very similar to that first match we saw.
Yeah, still kind of one-sided, and it's at that awkward percentage where ZSS sometimes has trouble, but finally able to go and take the stock. No DIing out of that one.
Yeah, perfectly spaced. Yeah, and just right at the right spot where it's really not possible to DI out, and percent he was at.
White Pikmin coming into play here, 92%. They're doing so much damage right now as Army is continuing to pull away.
So I don't know if you noticed that there, but having a Pikmin on Light saved Army because he didn't get spiked by the down B.
Wow. Either way, lots to go ahead and look over, especially for Light. I mean, he really struggled in that matchup, which is understandable. You know, like I said, I could see the case for that being a very unfavorable matchup for ZSS, but
I believe
Army, man.
Yeah, I mean, I believe the Buzz pulls out Olimar for when he faces Nairo, correct?
I can't remember.
I can't remember because I know that Rosalina has a hard time with.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me.